Play first. This hand doesn't do anything. This hand doesn't do anything. Hand's okay. Simian Spirit Guide. So I've got 1, 2, 3 mana. And then the next turn I kill them. Alright, it's up with this on top. This is a turn 2 kill. Assuming they don't have counter magic. Oh, I don't have black mana. Fuck me. I don't have a black starter. I'm dumb. God, it's just been one of those days. It's just been one of those days. I just counted and assumed everything worked. It's like, well, we've got 1, 2, but this makes blue with the Pact under it. Wooded Foothills. Could be a Delver deck. Hopefully something super fair. If I put Wraith under it, then I don't have this. Then I only have 1, 2, 3 the next turn, so that's definitely not correct. And we need Wild Cantor or Manamorphose. No, learning Hex is basically just like learning a new Magic format. Well, their hand is really bad. There's a reason why they are 0-2. Hey, look, a Wild Cantor. So, this doesn't let us kill them this turn, but it means they're dead next turn if they don't have a way to kill this. If you check out this article, Justin, it talks about some of the differences. So if my opponent hits a removal spell for this, we lose the game. But if they don't, we win next turn. Yeah, and then we'd still need another mana past that. You still need another mana past that, because you need 4 total. Opponent concedes because they are dead. What are the odds they have Leyline of the Void in their deck? I'm gonna submit. We're gonna be doing Magic on every Wednesday for Non-Fox Killer. Normally we're not gonna have Magic in the morning. We're just playing Magic right now because I tilted out of my chair playing Hex this morning. But Wednesday afternoons from 2 to 4, we're gonna have Magic moving forward. Adding some afternoon slots to my stream schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday afternoons. My opponent might have Surgicals, but usually they just have like Rest in Peace. I guess they have Chrome Mox in their deck, so they could theoretically turn 1 Rest in Peace us. Maybe I'm just supposed to go on the board plane guaranteed. You can see that being true. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try the Hive Mind plan. Yeah, that's why I'm standing. I tilted out of my chair. We're to see what kind of hate my opponent brings in here too. They might have like Leyline of the Voids. Yep, 15 in, 15 out, transformative sideboard. 3 4-ofs, 3 1-ofs. Pact of Negation isn't particularly useful in this matchup. It does help us kill once we have Hive Mind. Opponent chooses to play first. This hand makes 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the draw. I guess this is... I'm mulligan this. Yeah, this hand's a little better, right? I think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then as a scry, I'm gonna bottom that. This hand doesn't have a Pact in it, but it is on Leyline of the Void, so I'm glad we boarded like this. And again, they just mulligan to Leyline of the Void and don't have a lot else going on here, so we're gonna have time to do stuff. Pact of Negation's an okay one to find. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you just need like one more mana, right? I'm gonna pass for now. We're not doing anything for a little bit here, so we should just be able to blast them out with the Hive Mind plan, I think. I guess I kind of need another... I need a spell to counter with this, right? Do the top 6 cards of your deck, put 3 enchantments. I almost didn't. I almost messed up. Ooh, they got an Eidolon. Okay, so we have to go for it next turn, because they got an Eidolon. They have Leyline of Sanctity in their deck as well. Another Manamorphose, sure. That's a Hive Mind. Alright, is that lethal? This is 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a spell to counter with this, right? So I need one more mana. Does this work? I'm unsure how this works. I think we actually can't. No, we have to initiate it is the problem. So I think we're a mana short, right? Yeah, I have to counter my thing to get them to have a thing. So I don't have enough mana to play the Spoils the Vault. I needed to draw one of our other packs there. Not the Pact of Negation. I need to draw a Pact of the Titan or a Summoner's Pact or another free spell or another ritual so that way I can cast the Spoils. Yeah, we could Spoils for Dark Ritual. Does that make us enough though? That doesn't work, right? Because I have to be able to cast a spell after I have Hive Mind in play. Yeah. I think we're just dead. Because we drew the wrong one. I need one more mana, right? Because this is... I'll just click through it just to make sure I'm not miscounting. Yeah, this is exactly 5. So if I could Spoils for Summoner's Pact here, if I had one more mana, we could do it. Yeah, the problem is they have Eidolon of Rhetoric, so we're just dead then. I don't want to show them Hive Mind. No, I can't. Like they have Eidolon of Rhetoric, so we can't win the game then. Oh, I guess. No, and then they can pay for Summoner's Pact. Yeah, I could Spoils for a red pact if we had a black mana. I guess we have time. This sideboard plan beats Leyline of Sanctity as well, which is kind of funny. They have an Opalescence in their hand too, so that's going to give them a clock. Take an Opalescence this turn. Sure. Mana? God, what a tilt. They just like punted the ball severely and then no punishment. No, they have a ley line of the void out, so that was not an option. Otherwise, we'd have talked about getting threshold. How did we win by pacting Eidolon? We lose on our next upkeep. We lose on our next upkeep. It makes Hive Mind a 6/6. Nice Opalescence, opponent. You're very loud. We're just trying something new. We're trying something new, and this plane actually beats Leyline Sanctity. We don't have to pay for the pack because either... Oh, are you right? Is that how that works? Is that how that works? I packed, and they have to pack my thing or their thing? Ah, yeah, you are right. Y'all are right. I'm dumb. Alright, so we'd have won that game. I should know how this plan works before we do it. No, y'all are right. I just shouldn't have signed back on today. That's how that works. We'd cast Pact, targeting their thing. They get a Pact, and then their Pact has to counter our thing or our Pact or their original thing, and either way our Pact doesn't resolve and theirs did. It's not that complicated if you just sit down and think about it. Board playing sweet. So Pact of Negation actually does what we want it to do if I have a brain in my head. So we should have won that game if I would have sat down and thought about what I was doing. Sand seems fine. He's got a couple of redraws. He's got a scry. Hive Mind works fine. Played with this deck. I've played with Titans before. So this hand makes... The Cabal Therapy is actually pretty bad, right? So they mulligan for not... Maybe I should have gone back into my other board plan once they saw Hive Mind. Chrome Mox is decent. Just need, you know, Hive Mind here at some point. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana right now. So I need a few things, right? I need like Hive Mind plus other stuff. Alright, that's a Pact of Negation. Pact of Negation's good because it means we could use the Summoner's Pact as mana potentially. On a bunch of cards I don't care about. Well, they left the ley lines in. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So this is an instant, right? Yeah, so now I'll pass the turn. We can name Hive Mind with this, then we just need to draw some mana. It's the definition of a competitive league, right? Yep. Please don't kill me. 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 Alright, we're at 2. What a fucking tilt. What a tilt. What a tilt. We're at 2 and we drink it. I should not have signed back on today. I should not have signed back on. I should have just stayed offline, moved on with my day. Oh geez, and I just made blue mana, so now I can't cast this other Manamorphose unless I packed. Alright, so we'd have won that match if I understood how Hive Mind worked with Pact of Negation. If I'd have sat and thought about how Pact worked with Hive Mind worked with Pact of Negation for the second game. We'd have won the second game with the Hive Mind plan through 2 ley lines, which is kind of sweet. Yeah, pretty unlucky there to brick off, but we would have won the second game if I'd have been slightly brighter. Please stop shrieking, Declan. His hand doesn't do anything. His hand also doesn't do anything. Sand kills them on turn 1. 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can keep that on top, right? Now I'm gonna bottom that. Because they had Opalescence in their hand that was gonna kill us with their enchantment since I was at 2. God bless us, everyone. And on that day, God said, let there be death and taxes. And then we killed them on the first fucking turn. Nice mother of runes, opponent. Can I interest you? Can I interest you in dying? This is my deck. My deck is amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Take a peek at my deck there, opponent. Triggers. Plains Aether Vial, the dream. What's the holdup? What's the lockup here? Opponent's looking at my amazing cards here. Good, fair magic. Hopefully we don't mess this one up. Always yield. This one, we don't even have to change board plans against because they usually don't have surgicals in their board. Alright, so this is how you win for people that are asking. You dread return this. Hey, 2 power 86 with the brand new Twitch Prime. Thanks for sending your Amazon fun money here. I do appreciate it. So we return Underworld Cerberus to play. And we sacrifice Underworld Cerberus with this Cabal Therapy. And this is the important part. When you resolve the Cabal Therapy, you name Abandon Hope. It's important to send that message to your opponent. Look, that's so adorable. They have a red splash. They have a red splash so they can be extra grindy. How's your extra grindy doing in this game, opponent? How's your extra grindy going? Is your deck super grindy? I feel like you're gonna outgrind my Delver deck. Oh wait, I win the game. Begin sideboarding. No graveyard hate, no force of will. Click submit. Oh no, they're gonna mag us to the moon. All of our lands will be mountains. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, not mountains. It was a close one. You say hi? Hi, internet. Hi, internet. This is just a short meme stream this morning. I'm gonna be live for another 45 minutes to an hour until Jake gets home from the bus, and then I feed the kids lunch, take a little break, and I'll be back at 2 o'clock. So we're gonna hopefully finish out this league with the cheese, and then we will.
Yeah, I'm doing it down.
In case they resolve it, will you stop it? Or Violet Palace Jailer on our left bed, right? You want to ride on my shoulders? You want to sit on my shoulders?
That's the case.
Let me get the webcam so I can see Declan. Toddler plays Moto. You're very loud, child.
I play. Down.
Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo. I've got another riddle for you. Oompa, loompa, doopity-dee. Do. Give him Tron, I'll probably go at least 2-3. Right? I can't see. What's the matter? Got my eyes closed. We're just trying stuff, Cliffy. I can't see, Declan. Oh, you were saving me from seeing this terrible hand.
I see that.
You see stuff? Dad wants to see too.
See that?
1 mana,
See?
2-3 mana, 4 mana dead.
Daddy?
Guess who's really dead, opponent? Do-da, do-da. You are really dead, opponent. Oh, the do-da day. Bum ba dum ba bum. Bum ba dum ba bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum ba bum. Basic planes pass. Do-da, do-da. Ba 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 ba. Oh, basic planes Aether Vial. All right. Do you have surgical extraction? Do you have fairy macabre? Find out the answer to all this and more next time. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. What, Declan?
That's yours. Up. That's yours.
All right.
No, that's yours.
Oh, you want to sit on my neck? Hey, I gotta stack the child up. All right, there we go.
Neck up. Hey, neck up.
They're in a violent walking ballista. Get rid of my bridges. Boop, boop, boop. Do you have a thing to beat me? Do-da, do-da. Do you have a thing to beat me? Oh, do-da day. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I have an extra piece of disruption. Containment Priest and Flicker Wisp. No, please don't contain me, opponent. I don't know how I'd ever win the game if you contained me. No, not a 2-mana hate card. How can I ever beat a 2-mana hate card, opponent? It's so unfair. It's so unfair, opponent. I don't understand what goes through your mind.
Hey, Dad, let's see that.
Alright, guys, gotta plug the sponsors. Good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I am joined here by Declan, and we're hanging out streaming some Legacy Magic the Gathering. If you're enjoying what you see, please make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, helps other people find our stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see and want to help support me past that, there's a couple different ways you can do that. The best way you can do that is by subscribing on Twitch. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout, then you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, binders, mouse pads, sleeves. They really do it all. And finally, SpareDeck.com. They offer kind of a unique service. They will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. You can rent a deck for a weekend or up to an entire month with them. At any rate, we've got our next victim in the pit, so let's head on down. Say we would like to play first. This hand doesn't generate any mana, so we're going to mulligan. This hand doesn't have a starter in it, but if we hit a starter, I get a scry and potentially 2 redraws. I think this is fine. I might keep this with a scry. I need a starter. Could be anything. Even another Street Wraith. Simian Spirit Guy. That gets me going, right? Oh, I need 1 more mana, right? I need 1 more mana. Because this goes 1 to 3, but I can't play this in the middle of the cycle. So, this Declan recommends SpareDeck.com. If you have toddlers, keeping Magic cards, the Cerberus in hand is fine. We can Cabal Therapy ourselves. Yeah, I probably should have mulliganed this hand. I didn't consider that I was going to need, that I couldn't do this into this. I was thinking I could cycle this and get another draw at the 4th mana, but the fact that I can't do that means that it's bad. Maybe I should have played this on 1. I could have just gone boop, 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 and then any starter gets us there, but by waiting, we expose ourselves to discard spells, but yeah, I think I messed up and I should have mulliganed this hand. Don't be afraid to mulligan. This hand only needs 4 pieces of mana to go off. Probably some kind of scary Delver deck. Cerberus. I'm gonna say Cerberus all the time. Cerebus. He's as big as a bus. Does that count? Hopefully they're playing Storm and not a good deck. Balustrade Spy, tilt. Yeah, I think so. We just had like 3 dead cards. You really don't need a lot to go off with this deck. Yeah, we're probably dead. Pretty unfortunate set of draws there. Discard the Cerberus at least. I'm just dead to any interaction here. All right, now we're done. I should not have signed back on today. Just the most awful of just baddest of beats. All right, let's board in an extra Pact of Negation. I usually cut a Street Wraith. And bring these in, cut a Therapy and a Street Wraith. Should have mulliganed. Should have mulliganed. Pact of the Titan is from when we board into Hive Mind. So we're trying a different sideboard plan. We've played with a Goblin Belcher sideboard plan before, and today we're trying Hive Mind. What's going on, King of Swede? We're playing bad and running worse. It's not a very becoming combination. You gotta pick one or the other. You either gotta run hot. If you're gonna play bad, you need to run hot. Alright, what does this hand do? Nothing? Looks like nothing. It's got 3 redraws. Is that enough? Sure. Today is a good day to go 2-3. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, how much H you got? Probably dead. We ain't even hit on our cycles or our stuff, so we're in a good spot regardless. See if they shuffle this ponder or not. If they shuffle the ponder and we hit, I'm going for it next turn. Not to shuffle, it's probably as a blue card. The 1-drop filters our mana. It filters, it costs green, red, and sacrifices to make green or red, or make any color. So this lets us turn spirit guides into other colors of things post-board. New play had spirit guide beats, right? Conceding to Cabal Therapy. Maybe I should have just played these out so I didn't need to I guess. Yeah, I probably should have played one of these out. Like, not played this. Yeah, it probably would have been better. Delver. Scary card. Could be anything. By drawing Pact of Negation or having Cabal Therapy in it, you could probably click on the decklist link on your screen. I love banning shitheads. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I have zero tolerance for idiots today. So if you're gonna spew, you better subscribe or don't spew. Those are your options. If you subscribe, you can spew all you want in chat. It's a privilege. You've paid for the privilege to spew. If you're not going to subscribe, though, you should be a reasonable human being and just like keep your mouth shut. If you're not going to contribute something intelligent, don't contribute at all. Keeps the Keeps the chat clean. People are just they're so used to getting to spew in every channel, and it's just like, I don't want white noise in my chat. Dick license. Oh yeah. What's the sub spew limit? It's pretty high if we're being honest here. We're 1 and 2. We would be 2 and 1 if I was better at Magic. So the deck is 2 and 1. I'm 1 and 2. Plenty of mana and 2 draws. I'm gonna keep it. Two redraws might not be enough to keep. Maybe I'm supposed to do 6. Maybe with a scry, 2 redraws is enough. Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. I guess this is technically a 3rd redraw, right? They were playing stacks last time. That's a good matchup for us. It's a bad matchup to have kept a speculative hand in. I mean, I probably wouldn't want to look like me. I'm like slightly overweight and don't have a lot of hair. Opponent's mulligan to 5. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? Not very lucky. Not lucky at all. I named Chalice to the Void because I think chat's right, they were on a stack last time. We're so smart and thin, chat. We're so smart and thin. Good job, good job. Good job, chat. Their hand does nothing right now. What are you doing after this leak? Feeding the kids lunch. Feeding the kids lunch. We're ghosting, yep. 10 out of 10 ghosting. Nice Vesuva Eye of Ugin hand. Should I play the Narcomoeba and flashback my Manamorphose? Oh, I probably should have like done this with this, right? Oh no. We actually need to put these into play now, right? Alternative game plan here. Let's go. Let's go. Good lord. Are we doing it, chat? Are we doing it? 23 turns later? Yep. We're gonna get Oblivion Sword next turn. It's not gonna be pretty. Do I Summoner's Pact and then pay for it and Cabal Therapy their Oblivion Sower? That's gotta be wrong, right? You can't pack for Spy. God, this deck would be so much easier if you could pack for any color creatures. Only get screen cards. This only gets screen cards. I packed for Spirit Guide and then cast a Spirit Guide and flashback this. I don't think so. I think we're just supposed to. I think we just hope they don't take our combo cards. There are a number of cards they could sower here that mean we can't win the game anymore. Hey, what you got? Nope. None of those stop us from winning the game. They did get a Balustrade Spy though. That's worth doing. They did get a Balustrade Spy. Oh, only one of our 8 win conditions in 19 cards. I just named Ulamog here, right? Kozilek. Can they cast that next turn? They get to untap this. So have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can't cast that next turn. Alright. We cool. We kosher. We kosher for now. We have tried Worldly Tutor before. It's probably fine. I don't know. We probably should have just mulliganed lower. Usually you should just mulligan lower. Usually the games don't like games like this. You don't get to keep playing. The Screecher creature is present and accounted for. I need to hit it this turn. Otherwise I have to sacrifice this thing to get this. And then we're just dead in 2 to this anyway, so. We've got a 7 and 40 here. That actually means we can't win the game, right? We're winning the game anyways, doesn't matter. Oh, no, wait, I shouldn't have conceded, because I get one more draw if my top card is it. Wasn't it? Alright, whew. Let's get clicks a bit. And they beat us with Graveyard Hate, Graveyard Hate. Off it. Did we go to 5 or 6 that game? No, we kept 7 that game, right? So yeah, just 10 out of 10 should have mulliganed. We had 3 redraws. Nah, I think that's not good enough. I think this deck's just like consistent enough on low enough cards that we should just like make sure we have it. We shouldn't keep speculative hands until 5 or 6. Probably not till 4 or 5, honestly. Just like go for it. Yeah, true to Electron, exactly. I mean, very few Don't have a lot of moving parts. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, dead. Don't ley line me. I love my deck. My deck is amazing, right? Should have boarded into Hive Minds. Alright, let's play the last one for fun, for the lulz. If someone sends me money to play Tron, I'll play Tron. I don't spend my own money to play Modern anymore. It's too sad. Modern's a really frustrating format when you're hoping to do well. I only play Modern when I cannot care about winning. AKA when someone else is paying for it. Yeah, I should just always board in the alt plan. I'm too hopeful. Too hopeful they won't have it. Well, after this, I'm going to be taking an hour-and-a-half break or so to feed the kids lunch, and then I'll be back with, I don't know, something else off the donation queue. I don't really have anything else that I'm really working on testing. Maybe we'll kick the tires on the Opalescence Enchantress deck. Or maybe I'll suck it up and play some of these modern decks that people have paid me to play. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. This Esper Goryo deck has been in the queue for forever. We should probably play that. Catching us for the last one, Proto. So we could be 2-2 right now if I was slightly smarter and thinner. Let's get it out of the way. Yeah, probably. Maybe we'll play a more combo-focused version of Esper Goryo. Easy mulligan. Yeah, I think this is a mulligan. It's basically like already 6, already 5. Doesn't have a starter in it. It's got some redraws in it, but it could go real bad real quick. That link has the details for how the donation deck lists work. Just good clean living right here. Yeah, you know, sometimes shit happens. And because they didn't see what we're doing, I'm just gonna submit this time. You can take a look at it there. It's easier for you to count than me. It's actually pretty low, right? We've only got... I'm a liar, I'm gonna count now. There's only 7 of them in there. Hopefully, I'm hoping... it was in double digits for a little while, so I'm hoping that adding these afternoon streams in 3 days a week will let me keep it quite low. Yeah, there's a lot of modern decks in there because I haven't felt the desire to play modern recently. The drive to play modern's been exceptionally low. God, these hands have been so bad. I'm gonna keep this one with a scry. My opponent has Chancellor, that's bad for us. It's double Chancellor. I think the same thing I always say. I think in situations like that, crappy Magic players exist at all levels of play. So when people do things like shit on players playing in opens or like local events, it's like, sorry, there's variance. People often overlook the fact that like people are. Let me phrase this correctly. People are very conscious of the fact that it's possible for good players to do poorly in a Magic event. The thing that players aren't often willing to recognize is the inverse of that. Like variance swings in the other direction as well. Like every time a good player scrubs out of an event, there's probably someone that's just like a complete, like they're just not experienced and they don't really know what's going on and they're going to be doing well anyways, because that's how games with variance by design works. And that's okay. You shouldn't expect someone to understand how all of Magic works if you know. Am I dead? Can I concede? God bless us. God, maybe they're just casting their Faithless Looting. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. It's a fact that there are bad players that do well. Opinions are subjective. The fact that bad players will continue to do well, just like good players do poorly, that's just how life works. And that's okay. If we didn't want that to be the case, we wouldn't play Magic. We'd play chess or Go or some other variance-less game. At any rate, I'm gonna go make lunch for the kids. This was a quick blowout on the meme. We were bound to not cash a leak with this deck eventually, right? And I want to try the Hive Mind plan again. It would have actually worked really well in that one game if I'd have understood how Pact of Negation worked with it. So I'm gonna get this league uploading. I'll be back about hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours or so from now. Gotta get Jake off the bus and feed the boys lunch, and then I will catch all of y'all then. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.